Stage 11 is short for a mountain stage, but it could well be explosive if the GC riders decide to put an end to yesterday's pact of non-aggression. The road will quickly ramp up before the Hors category Monte de Bizan, 12.4 kilometres at 8.2%, followed by the Hors category Col de Pré, 12.6k at 7.7. If that wasn't enough, there's then the first uphill finish of this year's tour into La Rosière. Well, Mont Blanc providing a stunning background for this one, with the temperatures approaching 30 degrees here in the Alps. Like yesterday, Peter Sagan broke away early to pick up maximum points at the intermediate sprint. He's on course to beat his record of 470 from 2016. Sagan soon easing off, but yesterday's stage winner, Julian Alaphilippe, was looking strong up the Monte de Bizan in his polka dot jersey. Part of a leading group of 6, including Warren Barguil, Damiano Caruso and birthday boy Danny Navarro. Another 20 or so riders looking to bridge the gap. Team Sky once again behaving like the team with the maillot jaune and setting the pace, even if Greg Van Avermaet was in yellow for an 8th consecutive day. Alaphilippe getting 20 points in his bid to defend the polka dot jersey. Barguil and De Gendt a few seconds behind. The three men push their advantage out to 6 minutes on the descent. Well, the breakaway came back together before the Col du Pré, though it soon began to splinter again, with Elie Gesbert and Amélie Moinard burying themselves for Barguil. Finally then a move from one of the GC teams, Movistar's Alejandro Valverde attacking from the peloton, and no reaction from Sky. Gesbert and Moinard still plugging away at the front, though it was all getting a bit too much for Alaphilippe, who started to go backwards. Although the quick-step man will still have the polka dot jersey tomorrow. Valverde catching teammate Marc Soler, who was in the original break. The two Spaniards looking to bridge across to the leaders, perhaps tee things up for Nairo Quintana and Mikel Landa. Well, some absolutely breathtaking scenery on this 11th stage as the peloton began to up the ante. Somewhere blue with Tom Dumoulin jumping off the front with his teammate Søren Kragh Andersen, and he would soon catch Valverde. Up at the front, the 5 riders tackling the final climb to La Rosière. 3 minutes over the peloton. Valverde and Soler still holding on, but the pack were closing fast. And then with 9k to go, Mikel Nieve went for it, presumably getting the green light from Mitchelton Scott after his leader Adam Yates was dropped. Sky putting the hammer down in the final climb, with Astana's Jakob Fuglsang also going backwards. Dumoulin joining Caruso and Jesus Herrada in his bid to catch Nieve, but the Spaniard was resisting well as he looked to land a first Tour stage win. With 5 kilometres to go, Sky made their move. Geraint Thomas heading off in pursuit of the yellow jersey, and the Welshman soon caught up with Dumoulin. After shutting down Romain Bardet, Chris Froome grabbed hold of Dan Martin's wheel and off he went as well. Quintana, Nibali, Roglic and Bardet all left trailing in his wake. Froome pulling away from Martin in the final kilometre, but the stage win went to Thomas, who overhauled Nieve with 300 metres to go. Dumoulin pipping Froome to second place. Well, this was a remarkable demonstration of force from Team Sky, despite the best efforts of Valverde, the day's most aggressive rider. The British team, seeking their 6th Tour victory in 7 years, now have the maillot jaune, and it's hard to see who's capable of taking it off them. The leadership question could be an intriguing one in the coming days, with Thomas and Froome now 1 and 2 in the GC.
For me, just an amazing day. I think I said earlier, whatever happens now is a bonus. You know, I think this race has been amazing for me so far, and yeah, it will be a success whatever happens now.
So Thomas taking the win by 20 seconds from Dumoulin and Froome, his second at the Tour after he won the time trial in Dusseldorf last year. Spare a thought for Nieve, who was agonisingly close to his maiden Tour victory. Thomas, the 4th rider to wear the yellow jersey this year after Gaviria, Sagan and Van Avermaet. He had it for 4 days in 2017. The gap at 1 minute and 25 to Froome. Well, stage 12 will be the 3rd and most spectacular outing of this Alpine trilogy, 175.5 kilometres from Bourg-Saint-Maurice to the iconic Alpe d'Huez. The riders will first tackle 2 arduous Hors category climbs, 25 kilometres up the Col de la Madeleine, 29 up the Col de la Croix de Fer. The homegrown riders will be looking to make it a 4th straight French win at l'Alpe d'Huez itself. It promises to be one of the standout stages of the race, so do join us again on Thursday, and thanks for watching.